I'm serious. I am the greatest showman in the world. My name is Mike Lehman. I'm a 13-year Honda salesman at Honda Ocala. I'm a 9-year gold member. I'm a 7-year gold ambassador. I'm a 3-year top 100. I can't breathe.
Let's give a round of applause.
I'm a 3-year top 100, and during COVID, when business was down to nothing, there were only 3 car salesmen in the showroom because everybody had it. Honda called and announced me the 77th new car salesman in the country. Strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because I'm fucking obsessed. You guys got it? And me and Anthony were talking. Anthony was talking, what's it take to be a car salesman? Well, first of all, it takes a strong support group, right? Mm-hmm. Strong. That's your family. They're very important. Very important. Second of all, I'm going to teach all you guys something that if you'll do this in 6 months, you will personally call me and tell me my business has blown up. So, your name?
Brandon.
I just sold Brandon a car. Can I have your phone? And open it up, okay? I want each and every one of you to do this from now on. I just sold him a car. What did I do?
Grab the phone.
I took his phone. What is this? It's a weapon. All right? So I'm going into his phone, and I'm adding myself as, what's he going to do when he leaves here tomorrow? Or today? He's going to forget my name, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Right? But he's not going to forget that he's driving a Honda, correct? So, I'm going to put me in his phone under Honda Lehman. I do this to everyone. And they laugh like hell when I take a photo of myself and I say, now every time I text you, you're going to have to laugh because that big ass smile I put in there. Right?
Strong.
Now
Strong.
listen to this, guys. What happens when I do that? I'm in his phone. 3 years from now, he may call Ford by accident. Who's he going to get? You. Hey, I broke my tail light. What the hell do I do? Come on in. I'm going to fix that for free. What did I do? I just sold him a car. And it happens every damn day. So I just told you I sell 350 cars a year. It's about 27 a month now. I get no phone ups. I get no leads. And I'm doing that. All right? And I average about $820 a car. So that's pretty strong. Now, when I got him fully loaded, I'm going to send myself a text. And then I'm going to put Brandon in the phone. This is another tip. Listen to this one. Greatest answer in the world. So I'm going to send myself a text. So now I got him, don't I? Whether he lied or not, I got him. All right, so
You got his phone. That's it.
I got his phone. I own that bitch right now. I used to be in the beer business, and we said if we got behind your bar, we own you, and we did. I mean, Doug Cohn, who owned the Coors distributor, put a hit out on me because I was freaking taking his business everywhere. But you got some damn apps. So now, also now listen. We all have our, and women please don't take this wrong, we all have our periods, okay, in life. And they happen every day. Because the worst enemy you have is right here. It's the worst enemy you got. I don't want to do this shit. And if you look at me, guys, I'm fucking tired. And if you're not tired, you're not working hard enough. So, due to COVID, I'm going to do a family photo with you. And there it is. And then I'm going to let him leave. Now I'm going to post that online because I'm a media freak. Right, my man? Media freak. But the next day, I'm going to text him that photo. Here comes your survey. And I'm going to send him that photo. It's a photo of me and him. So what's on your wall at the house? Pictures of you and your family. I just walked in Wasim's office. Pictures of him and his family. When I send that photo, picture of me and him, what am I? Family. How do you burn family? You don't. But with that photo, I'm going to say to you, hey man, I would love to hear, and this is how I talk today, that you love your new car. With the photo of me and him together. I don't talk about the survey. He gets the photo, sure he ain't going to text me for a while because he's busy. Then he texts back, I love it. And then I text back, I love you. That's how I do business, okay? Mine is sincere, you're gonna have your own little tip. That one little tip, guys, is worth $1 million. And what I didn't tell you is I have a book coming out called The $1 Million Letter. It'll be out in October. It's already a bestseller. It's going into 15,000 retail accounts and everywhere online that you can purchase. So during that week, it will be #1 on the charts. So I'm excited about that. Make sure you get it. It only costs you 13 bucks. So me and you are now family forever. You guys got that? That is one tip. Now, do not mention the survey again. I'm sure you mentioned it several times before they leave. Do not mention the survey again until it drops in your box. I think you see it before, right? You don't you guys? Can you see it? Yeah, you know they got it, right? Then I call them immediately. After I've contacted them 2 times, I see guys saying no. You can see your surveys dropping before they get to the person. You have like a little window. It's in there somewhere.
Not with
How do you get it?
That's
Yeah,
snapshot.
wait, by the time you get a snapshot, too late.
Yeah,
Yeah,
snapshot, that's after they've
Okay,
already.
does anybody know how long it takes a survey to hit?
Should be
5 to 7 days. is
Yeah.
when
Okay, so
they
then you know
record.
what to do. Right around the 5th day, here's what my suggestion would be, because here's what I do. We actually at Honda can see when they've sent it. So every morning, it's like a stock market. I go in and check it, and I know. Now I bring up the survey because I've built a relationship now. They're gone in the car. And what's a customer's biggest fear? The fear is that you just sold me a car, you just made a shit pot of money, and now you're in the freaking Bahamas, and I lost my money, right? Because when you meet a customer, how do you meet them? Like this, right? There's only 2 greetings. One, I'm buying a car, and one, I'm not, and they're both lying. You know that? So the first greeting is this, and what are they protecting? Their money, right? Now when they leave, how do they leave? Like this. This is when you win your survey. They're opened arms. Now, even during COVID, and my wife runs a hospital, so I told them I've had shots. I told them, you can't get it from me. I've already had it. I got the antibodies. Even during this pandemic, I hug every single customer. I'm not telling you to do that. You may do it a different way. But scientifically, if you hug a person for 3 seconds, they trust you more. So maybe you want to try to hug 1 or 2. Girls, you'll have no problem with that. Guys, you know, you might be a little tougher. Some of you are very attractive, and then, you know, there's me. So don't talk about the survey until you know it's about to drop. So on about the 4th day, ready for this? Here's my story. There's 3 ways to get a good survey. One is to earn it. That's hard, okay? But you earn it open-armed. So you don't earn it when you're selling, because you guys know when you're selling a guy, then all of a sudden, you're like telling the desk, you're puking on him, this guy's an ass. I don't even want this guy. The guy says yes, and then all of a sudden, what happens? It's a totally different guy, right? You go, oh my God. So understand this. Everyone in the room is going to get this wrong. So it's not to offend anyone. When does the sale start?
After the customer leaves.
Shut up. When does the sale start?
Customer again, get here.
When he walks in and you say hi, right? That is the answer all over the country. That is wrong. Because who are you selling? I don't sell the Ford store. I sell Mike Lehman. This is a business to me. And it's my business. I'm a franchise. And I am a franchise. I generally do not have to introduce myself to anyone. And people travel hundreds and even thousands of miles to buy from me. The sale starts when that customer hits the road. Because I don't care about them. They're going to send letters. They're going to follow up. But I have to win that guy over to where that guy, because what do people do when they leave? Well, first their adrenaline comes down, and then they forget your name. And then they start shooting pictures to their friends. They start posting their shit online. They go to dinner and have a drink, right? And 1 or 2 of them, I've even gone with them, depending on how much I make. But you got to remember, they've got to remember you. So when they post that photo telling you how incredible their new truck or car is, you're praying that they're posting about you too. Although I don't pray, because I don't sell, guys. I am the greatest show on earth. Now here's what you need to think, and this is next level, okay? Each one of you today, for one day, don't be a salesman. Stop it. I call it MLP, Mike's Listening Process. Now back to what you said, if you greet someone at the door, you are the lucky recipient of a car sale. You didn't sell shit. Not to hurt your feelings, okay? Are you able to play that? Jamil, Amar, go ahead and play this. All right, listen guys, this is just 1 second, this is one part. Very important, how to win your customers.
Your process. What's different about your process versus other salesmen's process?
That is an amazing question, because as you go to buy a car, there is a process. I can't stop the process, nobody can stop it. There's a process. Most salesmen drag their customers through that process, and that can be worse than going to a dentist, okay? Mike Lehman walks and holds their hand through the process. This is totally different. My idea is not to please the customer, not to make a customer happy, but to amaze that customer.
Very good.
Guys,
Jump over.
amaze them, guys.
Very good.
Amaze that customer. And then listen, separate yourself from the store. This is how you're going to get a good survey too. How do I mean by that? And I'll just tell you, because they'll look at me and go, you're in this with them. And I go, no, I'm medicated for them. I don't like them. I'm sorry, but that's how I do it, okay? But I'm also a guy that sells warranties and stuff before they go in the box now. I mean, if you got my customer, you're a lucky dude, because they're pretty much done. So start to amaze your customers. Now, how do you do that? Your next level thinking. Everybody's told you guys to read a book. Can somebody tell me what that one book always is? No, Win Friends and Influence People.
Yeah.
I say that's bullshit. Okay? The book is bullshit. Although it's the #1 selling book for 35 years. This is the movie you need to watch. And watch that shit over and over and over and realize you're just on stage. You're never off that stage. Now, when you load your phone up for about 3 months, you're going to get tired of phone calls. My shit was blowing up coming here. 7 a.m. Sunday, day off. But guys, I'm freaking living like a rock star, okay?
He's right, listen, in small town Ocala, I don't mean.
In a little punk-ass little town, living like a rock
Same as
star.
you're here.
I separate myself from the store. I'm a customer advocate, and that's what you need to become. Now, a great way to do that is just pretend like you're selling your sister, or you're selling Larry Morgan's brother. Think in your mind, because what am I doing? I'm putting on a show. And when I'm done, I'm exhausted. You're going to be exhausted. And I've heard what some of you guys are making. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a gift. So, now, whatever religion you believe in, I'm a Christ believer. I go to church every Sunday. I give a lot of money. But I want you to believe in this. You are gifted, and this is your temple. This is your temple. This guy will tell you that I actually clean toilets if I have to. They think I own the store. A guy came in the other day and he says, they called me to front, I go get him. He goes, hey, I'm Harry. I said, come on, Harry, come sit down. He sits down. I said, hey, buddy, how can I serve you today? He goes, Mike, Hondapro's electric bill is way off. It was like 30 grand. I go, why the hell are you coming to me? He goes, everybody at the office says you own this place. You guys get it? And it happens all the damn time. You Google Honda Ocala, Mike Lehman comes up. You Google Mike Lehman, Honda Ocala comes up. The world thinks I own the freaking place, and the management hate me. But you know what? I'm not going to leave, because I'm going to make them as miserable as I can for as long as I possibly can. You get it? And you will too, once you become great at what you do.
Mike, tell them about what happens when the customer shakes your hand. What kind of pens do they sign? What kind of presentation do you have for something as simple as a pen? Do they get a bid from you, or?
That's pretty good. I do have 2 pens that I've used for every sale since the beginning of time that Honda gave to me. And the pens are like, but I do everything. Everything is exact on every customer. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Even when I take people to finance, I say, this is, and I introduce them, not dragging them through, taking them through, and you're going to absolutely love them. Now, I want to tell you something. We were driving over here today, and I learned from some women, like going through Publix and stuff, years ago, and people started saying, Mike, how are you? And I say, I'm blessed. Mike, how are you? I'm blessed. Mike, how are you? I'm blessed. 3 years later, what am I?
Plus.
You listening?
Very good.
Reboot. Reboot the mind. Okay, guys? Now, I say other things too, but I'm constantly rebooting. So I read podcasts coming to work. I have songs that I listen to. I have mantras. I have all kind of things. And the one thing, it's funny, we're coming up the stairs, and I haven't seen Hamar in a few years. And he goes, Mike, the one thing I remember is you saying to be able, always be learning every day. Now, if you're in here and you know it all, quit. I suggest you quit today. Get in your car and get the hell out of here. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you move to the next level. Because there is a next level for each and every one of you. Seriously. So, call me on the phone. Call me. How are you going to do that? I'm on the Hondapro. Now listen, when he calls, he's in my phone now too, with my photo. So I'm going to know it's, what's it again?
Brandon.
Brandon? Brendan, thank you. Brendan, I see it, it's Brendan with the F-150. Brendan, how can I make your life easier? I want you guys to try that one line today. Every phone call, even if it's a sales up. I'm sorry for your hold. How can I make your life easier? Watch, see what happens. Do you guys know the longest living parasite in the history of man? Anybody know? A thought. So understand this, when they're calling, they're on a track, okay? And they can be mean and all kind of things. If you derail that train, you have changed that thought. So, every phone call today, try it. How can I make your life easier? Not only will it make me happy that I said it, I'm blessed, it makes them happy and they'll laugh. And they'll go, thank you for that. Okay, and I always say, sorry for your hold. Whether you held or not. I'm breaking their train of thought. Okay? So, this is going to help you get better surveys. Everybody goes in the phone. Who sold a car yesterday? Not to embarrass. Are they in your phone, yes or no? No. They in your phone? Right there, you guys see how your life just changed? That one little tip will send you a bill. I'm telling you, it's incredible. This is a weapon. Take it from them. Now, you might want to play the game, have your sanitizer and a wipe their phone off before you give it back. Put your name in there, do some silly ass video with them, whatever. It's amazing. Now, I'm always paying for extra data because more numbers are going in.
Do you guys think they won't let you do that, most customers?
What?
Most customers are gonna say nothing.
They will hand you the phone.
They'll hand you the phone.
People can be led like cattle. They'll be led to slaughter, and that's what you guys have been doing apparently. I hear about some of the grocers.
Once their number's in your phone, what should you do with it? How often should you call them?
Well, immediately, 1 to 2 days, I let them go home because I took 4 or 5 photos. So that photo, what are they going to do? They're going to send it to their kid in Missouri. They're going to send it to their buddy over here. They're going to, well, they structure sell them. They're going to impress their friends. So the next day or that night, I'll text them. Thank you so much. Get ready for this. Thank you so much for letting me be of service. Try that line too. Thank you so much for letting me be of service to you. Okay? And then when they answer back things, I send little gift emojis. You know, I'm building a relationship over the next couple days. And then on that 4th or 5th day. Now, there's 3 ways to get a good survey. One is to earn it. The other one is to beg. You're going to do both. All right? On that 4th day is when you beg. And I should have brought it with me. I didn't, because I asked Wasim what he wanted, and then he let me know. But I have an actual text on a big board. First, I ask for the survey. I earn it. I do everything I can by that little video you saw. Now you're going to combine them by begging. So the text would be, please, 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 in this evil world today, don't hurt me. The survey only falls on me. But remember, you have a word and you can change the world. Where? In the comments. Right, guys? Mm-hmm. So the survey only falls on me. I need a perfect survey because I have promised my wife this year I will be Gold Master again. Please don't let my wife down. Help me. Now, what have you done? You've made them a part of something, right? They're helping you become great. Now what you're going to do though is never ask. If I ask you for something and don't give, is it fair? No. Never ask for anything. We get 10s, is that what you guys get?
We get 5, sir.
5s, okay. So, if you can find it in your heart of hearts to give me all 5s, I will always be all 5s for you. I will always run to you and not from you. How many have run from a customer that came back the next day? Tell the truth. There you go. I know what it's like, dude. I'm telling you right now. And you know, Wasim told you years ago I was the worst salesman on the floor. And I was making money. I was like, oh my God, I should have done this when I was 20. And then one day I decided to do everything right. People were pulling in for car washes. And I took the car and washed it. And then I gave them a card and said, anything else you need, let me know. 2 weeks later, they come back and go, hey, I want to buy a car. Dude, you'd be shocked. Even when you greet someone at the front door, but you need to look like $1 million. So I went and bought coal hands. Now every salesman in the place wears coal hands. I wear jackets most of the time. Now every salesman in the place is wearing it. So there is that one leader in here, whoever you are, you need to step up and get everybody following you. And I know we're selling trucks, so it's a good old boy business, but look like you can afford what you're buying. Because here's the deal. I'm not talking to any one person. You guys are selling a lot of trucks. Now people don't buy trucks because they want them. They buy trucks because they need them, am I right? So know your product. And at one time I was known as the truck authority. Literally all over the country. What you want to do is be a good advisor. So if you don't look like you can give me advice, how am I going to think about you? Right? Look like you can afford your product. Look like you're the boss and know what the hell you're talking about. Now last month, this is no shit, I sold 27 cars. I changed 15 insurance policies and saved them hundreds of dollars. And I got 19 people COVID shots. It helps when your wife runs the hospital. That is not bullshit, all right? It's the God's honest truth. I do anything for my customers. And then I tell them too, when you buy this truck today, if you walk in and I'm with somebody, you interrupt us. I don't want you standing over there. You are now family, okay? They're just lookers. So the most important customer in the world, listen closely, the most important customer in the world is the one you just sold. You will not believe what will happen if you take these couple of tips I've given you today, and I promise you, you will blow up. It's going to take a couple days, all right? But I promise you, you'll blow up. It'll be more than you can handle, I promise. One more thing, hold on. So, who has to go pick up checks sometime? Anybody ever do that?
Yep.
I have an employee that does that for me. Not a Honda, they don't pay him, I do. Who has to pick up trades? Anybody? I have a tow truck on standby. Not Honda Vocala, me. I have a whole staff that helps me do stuff. And I pay them. Because I can afford to. That's some next level shit. And that's where you're going if you'll just take these little tips. They're stupid tips. Put their name in the phone? How stupid is that? But this is a weapon. If I was living with dragons, this is what would slay him. Because I can Google how to kill a dragon. Right? Google that shit right away and I'm going to give him some berries and he's gone. I'm not going to fight him. I'm too old for that shit. I got one fight left and it ain't for you, dragon.
And listen, he'll be with a customer, guys. He'll have customers come in and ask for him, like he says, to interrupt me at any time. But they'll go back, they'll sit in the service lounge, they'll wait until he's done. Any other salesman won't dare to go talk to his customers because they won't have none of it. They don't want to talk to anybody else. They'll sit there and wait on him. Every single time.
And
how many times? Every time I walked into work.
And he is right.
He has a customer.
Here's the thing I love. When they hire new salesmen, they give them all my customers. And you know what gets me, turns me on? We only work with Mike Lehman. The kid wants to quit. He goes, shit, these people don't want to work with anybody but Mike Lehman. How am I going to sell a car? But I'm not the guy that, because there are them people that try to make people quit. But understand this. If anyone in this room quits today, no one is going to sell more cars. So understand, a salesman makes his own economy. No one in this room is affecting you. And in the worst 2 weeks of the year during Christmas, I did 30 cars, $120,000 in gross. Because I beat the shit out of Santa Claus. And I do that with letters. So don't forget that book when it comes out October 1st. Matter of fact, maybe he'll have me come back and I'll hand out some free ones. I have a letter for every point of contact. So this is what the guy down the road's not doing. And I don't believe if, where's your nearest sports store, guys?
They're close, but.
They are.
Yeah, we got one on each side of us.
So you got a tough deal. You got a tough deal, and I get that.
But these, okay, but you can, we can, they're not that strong. We can take them.
There you go. See, you guys are stronger, and I know that, and I know what you got. Running the place, you guys are strong. You can definitely beat them. But if a guy comes in and just sees me, I have a letter called Grateful. I mail it to him. If a guy buys a car, I also send out a survey letter from my house because the store takes 2 weeks to get it there. So I have 20 letters stacked on my desk at home. When they buy, I go home, open the computer, send out about 40 emails, and then I send the letter to the person. This letter, listen to this, guys, this is big. When you sell a car, come up with your own press release. I literally have a press release that I send to people. But of course I have a lot behind that. But what I do is I tell the story. My customers know my wife. My customer knows my son. My friends don't know where my son goes to school, but my customers do. I make them a part of my family. But not here, remember? Not here. Here. You guys get that part?
Very good.
So remember, you're always going to greet a customer. I'm here to buy a car, or I'm not here to buy a car, I'm just looking. They are both lying. Okay? They're both lying to you. And what I do now, if you want to step up your process a little bit, is I play the game until they play the game. Oh, you're not buying, sir? That's great. I'm actually not here to sell you anything, but I'm here to help you get the information you need and go home with it. Now, is it my intention to let them go home? Hell no, I can't sell 30 cars a month letting them go home. But it is my intention to have my GM or my manager, and the GM does shut all my deals. Because everybody I get are the guys, if they're new customers, the guys all said they didn't want because they weren't buying a car. And then they all buy cars. So that's next level thinking too. Remember that thought process. You want to get them off that track. And most of them, they tell each other, I don't want to buy nothing, we're just going to look. But if you do a great job, and if you look good at your job, and you inform them, and you help them every way you can, they're going to sense that, and they cannot say no to you. Anything else?
Yeah, I got two questions for you. The first question is, with the economy being up and down, how are you so consistent? Are you getting them off the lot? Are you getting them off the service?
Okay, so I just said that a minute ago. I literally, and I should have brought them all because I didn't know what was seen, so I was going off the cuff on this. I actually have a poster that they hold up, and it says you can't, December is a slow month, ho ho ho. It's not so. A salesman makes his own economy. Hear that out. A salesman makes his own economy. A salesman makes his own economy. I don't give a shit if this store's selling 40 cars and I'm here, I'm getting 20 of them. You guys get what I just said? A salesman makes his own economy, no matter what the economy is. And if someone walks in, now listen to this closely, and says, how's business? And you say it's bad, blessed, bad, what is it? It's bad, right? Then you know you got a bad salesman. Get that? So if I do that in a store, I go to the next salesman. How's business? It's great. Let's talk. You guys heard what I just said? Mm-hmm. If you say business is bad, business is bad. And when you're doing good, guys, save your money, all right? Because I know some of you are making more money than you probably ever made in your life. I know when I came to Honda the night before, I woke up with a gun next to my head and a bottle, and I was laying beside the bed, and I didn't shoot myself, thank God. And now, I can write checks that my ass can cash, okay? And I mean big ones. And you can follow me online, because I actually have test drives on there. You can find me on, this is YouTube, thousands of videos everywhere. No matter where you go, just punch in Mike Lehman, you'll find me. You can follow me. I actually film customers at the desk. I do all kind of stuff. This is my cameraman. He's not Morgan Auto Group's cameraman. So, what am I when I say I'm great? What am I?
What?
I'm great. I'm the greatest damn salesman in the world. You hear me? I'm the greatest salesman in the world. And what will I become? That's right. It's all a mindset, guys. Raise yourself up to the next level. Get on that stage and win your game. You guys deserve this, and this is the greatest opportunity in the world. I'm telling you, the guys above, the guys that run the place, are amazing. I can text Larry Morgan at 2 in the morning, and at 2:01 he will answer me. So I'm a guy, I'm not the boss of nothing, I'm just a salesman. But I can change the culture of a store with a phone call. You guys get that? Now there is a book that's called The Originals. If you'll read it, it talks about the power you obtain when you stay somewhere. Now I did come in, broke as hell. Tow truck was following me to Honda. Friend pulling in to give me $200 to pay my electric bill. And I got a job at Honda. And I stayed, but I said to myself, I'm only going to stay here 2 years. Now they're going to bury me out back. You guys got it? Because what the hell? When I leave there, I don't worry about it. It's amazing. You know, do you guys worry about it? I don't care if the place burns down. And then I don't care if robots start selling cars, because I'll be selling the robots. But go to the next level with yourself. And it's all a mindset. It is. You're going to have them ups and downs. Push through them. Push through them. And tell yourself, I'm great. I'm blessed. Just try one little trick. And do this too when you're walking through the showroom. Try to make eye contact with everyone that's in here that doesn't work here. You'll make yourself feel great. Guy sitting over there like this, hey sir, how are you today? And just keep walking by. In 3 minutes, you will get endorphins from doing that. And you will feel good about yourself. Try that today too. Now what you've also done is raised up the dealership. And then you always want to be as nice as possible to other customers that are with other guests or other salesmen. Don't be jealous of them. Help them get a good survey. Being kind and help each other. And I told you earlier that I've cleaned toilets before. I'm not kidding. I put away people's trades. I put cars away that they leave laying out. I put keys away that they leave living around. I'm next level, man. And I still do 30 cars a month. And I don't care how bad they are trying to pull me down, nothing's going to stop me.
Listen, on deliveries, when the cars come up for delivery, he has a towel on his shoulder.
That's a good one too.
Every single time.
So you know, as they come out of finance, I'm wiping down the car. What is it? A show. A show. It's a show, guys. But the show don't stop until they drive off. But then the show begins to bring them back. Now, I said something bad. I said you didn't sell them anything if you greeted them. But if you bring them back, you are now the greatest salesman on earth. You guys get that? Or, as soon as they leave, and I call it dating. So, if I went on a date with you and talked about myself the whole night, would you let me talk to you ever again? Hell no. She don't care about me, she wants to talk about her. So, MLP. Alright, listen, here's the deal. MLP, Mike's listening process. And this is how it is. I hear salesmen all the time, they're constantly talking. Shut up! You shouldn't be giving advice anyway. Just shut up! If I could get her to talk for 2 hours, she leaves the restaurant, I go this way, first thing she does is what? Call her bestie, right? Oh my God, I just had the best time. Oh God, I'm exhausted. Well, tell me about him. What? I don't know nothing about him. What's he do? I don't fucking know. What did you do? I just talked for hours. Now he's calling his buddies like, that bitch won't shut up. You guys get it? Date these people. Because when they go to the restaurant or go home, they're going to tell them about you. Not the car. They're going to say, great car, but dude, really, I met this guy. He was amazing. He was good. I really like him. I want to see him again. And then, of course, text them, how you doing? How's the car? Are you happy? Guys, I've given you some tips today, I swear. They're pure gold. They're next level tips. And I want to tell you something. There is a next level for each of us.
Hey, Mike,
Okay?
let me ask you a question about, I know you do a lot on social media and
I do a
obviously
lot.
YouTube and everything else.
Yes.
Tell me how that's helped your business out.
I sell 8 to 9 cars a month from Facebook alone. But guys, that takes a lot of time. I've posted about 80,000 posts over the past 5 years. Now, I brought people into my life. I never post a negative anything. And if something comes across politics, I delete it so no one can see it on my stream. You guys get that? I never post anything. Oh, it's gonna be a bad day. So what's it gonna be? No, it's gonna be a bad day. If you post that shit, Jesus Christ, this is our lives now. We're not who we are, we're who this is. So if you post, I'm having a bad day, you're gonna have a bad day. I'm frustrated, you're gonna be frustrated, okay? No matter what it is, just wake up in the morning and say, never give up. Who are you talking to? Yourself. Good job, man. You got to pump yourself up every day. And I know that it's hard. I'm there, man. I'm tired. I know it's hard. But if you're not tired, you're not obsessed enough. So if somebody made $10,000, you need to start shooting for 25. Drop on 15 and be happy. If you made 20,000, shoot for 40. Drop on 28 and be happy. Do you guys get it? Every day my goal changes. Always be learning every day. And MLP, Mike's listening process. I know I'm starting to bore you now, so I think we'll bring it to an end.
Well, listen, this guy drove from Ocala. What time did you leave your house this morning?
We left at 6, but I forgot my phone. I got up at 5 o'clock. I got up at 5 o'clock. Now hold on, dude, I work a lot of hours. I work 7 days a week. But I also date my family, so last night we got a little drunk too. So this is the shit, you know. So I ain't slept in 3 days, you know what I mean?
You guys give him a round of applause. He drove it.
I'm honestly sincere. I pray that each and every one of you grab one thing from this. This really jacked me up when I walked in. Amar said he learned something from me 5 years ago and he mimicked it. I hope you got one thing from this, and if you didn't, then I've wasted my day, so please tell me you did get one thing.
Very much so.
Okay, guys?
Very good.
God bless each and every one of you. And listen, last but not least, never quit. Never give up. Never stop learning. Never stop believing in you, okay? Never trust anyone's opinion, okay? Fuck their opinion. You be the best you can be every day. Your opinion of me means shit to me, okay? If it's a good one, I want to hear it. Tell me more. But your opinion of me, now I'm talking for you, your opinion of me means nothing. You guys got that? Doesn't matter what people say, man, just do it. And whatever you got to do to be crazy and feel good about yourself, just do it, okay? You keep talking.
Very good.
Thanks, guys.